Hey guys, welcome back to Four Sides of the Ring. We're talking about the QR code that was shared on SmackDown tonight. When you scanned it, it took you to this website right here. It looks like 90s esque kind of website. If you know Heaven's Gate, that's what it kind of reminds me of. Um, at the very top, we got Kintsugi, which is Japanese for pottery, rebirth, whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what it
yeah,
stands for because I looked it up for you.
yeah, and then the whole time it's playing in a loop, Nightbird song, which I love that song.
It's
It
very
sounds creepy
distorted.
here, distorted. Sounds like it's on a piano, just old school, really sounding. Um, it says an open door is welcome is a welcome that makes a stranger into a friend. Can you keep a secret? That is something Bray had said. He said, "Do you want to know a secret?" In one of the Firefly Fun houses, and we seen one of this on one of the letters. Yeah, it's got all these clickables. We'll go briefly through them. I don't know if we'll go through all of them because we're here forever if we do that. But we'll go just on the first one real quick. This is a story. I'll wait a minute for y'all to read. But it's basically talking about when he was a kid, he used to see something in his dreams. It's showing mental illness right off the bat. Like, we don't know if this come from Bray or this is coming from Bo. We're
I'm
thinking
gonna
Bray.
say because it said it's in chronological order that it's going from 2008 down.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it's Bray.
Yeah. Yeah, so
So it's
that's
in
what I'm
order.
thinking, that all this is from Bray. We're just gonna go to the part where he said he's found his journal. I took pictures of the entries. He told me to remember who you are, which that's what we've been seeing.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it gets kind of confusing though, because like, is it Bray writing that or is it Uncle Howdy writing that? Because he keeps on writing "Remember who you are" on all the cards, the letters that he wrote
Mm-hmm.
to all the members. We'll go through the pages right here. And this is where we start getting this crazy kind of writing. It looks kind of like, I don't know. It might be a kid. It might be an adult. I'm not sure. Like, it from 2008 or whatever. Yeah, so it says, I saw him, and the more I tried to chase him, the more that he told me he didn't exist. I don't know what the heck he's talking about. Sounds crazy. We got page 2. I'm going to find you, and you will tell me your secrets. Yeah, another play on the secrets. You want to read this one?
When I saw him, time and energy, whatever that is,
Stopped.
that's supposed to be stopped.
It's
It
bad
doesn't.
handwriting.
It's really bad. But I never really whatever. We can't figure out the
I
other
can't
word
figure it.
after really is him. Um,
I don't
yeah,
know.
it's another person really being messed up
Yeah,
psychologically. Which I mean,
but
we like.
I think it's crazy when I saw him. Time and energy stopped. Like, they're playing into that kind of almost sci-fi outer world,
Mm-hmm.
kind of just straight out there crazy stuff. Oh, there we go. Back on the third page. My
On the
bad.
fourth page.
Fourth page. I was thankful he let me see him because he is before time and or any of us. I don't know what he's talking about. It's time vortex, Doctor Who on 5.
On five.
That's where he lives. You'll never see him or get to him.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, he spelled it wrong
it's
too because it's
Gat,
Gatete. See, why is he spelling stuff wrong? And
and
then
then
we got
there's
a
the circle,
big old circle. Um, I don't know.
which I
They
think
circled it
represents
really
the
good.
red
Yeah,
circle that we're
yeah. The red
saying.
circle that we keep on seeing. That's what I think is representing on page 6. He saw the parts of me that I tried to hide, and he said that's okay because he had them too. This is where I don't know. It almost seems like it's a split personality.
Which I mean,
That's
if you
what I
think
think it
about
is.
it,
Yeah,
Bray and the Fiend.
and a lot of misspelling right here. Like,
Oh
it
yeah.
starts getting misspelled and rewritten. I think they're really playing on the psychotic kind of thing. And then again, we got he lives here, he lives there, and you can't find him unless he wants you to find him. And then in this one, it almost looks like there's some kind of symbol there.
It almost
Yeah,
looks like a
it's
door
almost a door.
if
Yeah,
you
now
look
it's a
at it.
square
Yeah,
now.
it's a square.
Yeah, because it was a circle and it went square.
Mm-hmm.
Now skip one. Oh,
Yeah,
I
skip
did.
date.
Oh, my bad. Skipped 8. Yeah, he is in the shadow and he's always been there. I don't know if any of this is making sense, but some something is, and that's
Dot dot dot.
it gets worse and worse on the
The
handwriting. It's
writing is
very
just.
hard to understand.
It's almost like a kindergartner trying to learn how to write.
Well, it's very psychotic,
Yeah,
and this is the one I
this is
skipped to. I
nuts.
think he's writing this, and then just a smiley
Just
face.
and we pointed this
Oh
out
yeah,
inside the eye. It looks like an
like
H
an H or
or
something.
something.
It's some kind of symbol.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Which is
mean,
just creepy. The whole thing's creepy.
I love how they're doing it because they're playing it up like it's the writings of a crazy person. Now I wonder if he is me, or if that's what he
He
wants
wants
me
me to
to
think.
think. Yeah, now he's the same person. So it's playing on that split personality. I keep on going back to Bray's old theme song, whatever it's called Shatter, and he was talking about having like split personalities and stuff. And I think they're still playing up that theme and trying to continue that story. To be free, this is the first one through the clickables that you go to. This was on some of the a lot of this stuff is from the QR codes we've seen. I am nobody, I am all of us. That was in like almost the
A
very
lot of
first
them.
one. Yeah, but we seen it keep on coming back, and
Yeah.
then I am. I accepted, but kept him hidden for a long time. Wearing a mask of your own face brings you sorrow. But if they saw, they wouldn't understand. Evil triumphs when good men do nothing. I hope I'm a good man.
Now, I said this before. Um, this could be Howdy or Taylor or Bo taking off the
Yeah,
mask that Howdy wore
yeah,
to reveal the face because we saw that on Twitch. We saw
yeah.
at least the frontal lower half of the face. So that's what I
Well,
take from
I
it.
think it's going to still be wearing the mask because it's talking about wearing a mask of your own face brings you sorrow. But if they saw, they wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know. Like, I think he is going to be playing
It
up
could be a
like kind
partial
of.
face.
Well, I think he's going to play up the fiend thing where Bray had the split personalities. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's what they're going to do. Is Taylor has a split personality? Uncle Howdy is that it might not be Uncle Howdy. It's going to be some form of another split personality. And we go into purpose. Sometimes you have to hurt people to heal people, which that was a fiend thing. It was on his gloves. That's what he said. It
Mm-hmm.
was in the theme song for the fiend.
Hurt and heal.
Yeah, sometimes that person is yourself. Now I understand. Now I see. Yeah. Truth. Truth. The chosen one, born to set them free. There was no monster. It was always me. Yeah. This stuff gets crazier and crazier. The prodigal son. I know it's you on your way back home. The hair shall light your path. I will be waiting on the other side. I, I want to say, I don't know, man. That's almost
I
seems
think this
like,
is Bray talking to Taylor or Uncle Howdy or
yeah,
whichever one he's going to be when he comes back. That's what I take it as.
that's what I was thinking. Um, Unveiled. Do not lie to me. Do not lie to yourself. We've worn our masks long enough, brother. Revel in what you are.
See, to me,
I,
that is Bo. I mean,
yeah,
not Bo. It's Bray talking to his brother.
yeah, and I love that revel in what you are because that was the saying, of course, of Uncle Howdy. What did he say? Said to the last time Bray was on TV and stuff. And these right here is where we start getting into. We start leading into more of the group. We start with she. When she speaks, mouth should tremble. It's waiting for her. I can only open the door. She must choose to walk through. I think she is going to be Alexa
Alexa.
Bliss. Is what they're gonna.
Yeah,
I
because
think that's who
if
it
you think
is.
about it, Howdy was taunting her last time and trying to get her to come back, and she
Yeah,
just wouldn't. And we have yet to see her, really
yeah,
see her. But yeah, I think that's what it is.
yeah. It's yeah. I'm excited for where this is going, and oh, we are. I'm gonna butcher that.
Awari.
Awari. That's what I'm gonna say.
So,
This is I believe they said it was Japanese and it means the end is
mhm.
what it means. There is a sacredness in tears. They are not the mark of weakness, but of power. They speak more eloquently than 10,000 tongues. A choir of tears sings of you forever. I almost think, I think this has to play in the storyline, but I think it's almost
Praise
Taylor's.
blessing.
Yeah, I think it's Taylor's way of like honoring him with this
I
little
think it's
thing right
showing the
here.
hurt and the pain of him dying,
Yeah,
and this is how Taylor
and I
feels.
think Choir of Tears is everybody. I think it's us,
Yeah.
the audience. I think it's his family. I think it's everybody crying for him, so he'll be remembered forever. I think that's what it is. I think, and then I think this is when they start going on to the like more starting the storyline and stuff. I found solace in the words of the red. I looked closer. The prophecy became clear. I am the catalyst, the healer, the shepherd. I will set them free. I will give them life.
Okay, so I said this before to you,
Yeah,
is they've went with a biblical theme. A lot of this is in the Bible. If you're a Christian or if you have a Bible, the words in red are the words Jesus Christ spoke
yeah.
directly. And if you think of Jesus specifically, he is the healer, he is the shepherd. He did set people free and he gave them life.
I'm gonna just talk about something, and then we'll go back on it later on in the episode. Um, what if this cult is going to be something where it is based a little bit on religion, but Taylor's character is taking the religion
And
and not doing
twisting
it,
it,
yeah, twisting it
distorting it.
almost like where it's a cult.
He's the
Yeah,
leader.
yeah, because like
Yeah.
he read the words and maybe he took it the wrong way. The prophecy
Yeah. Which,
becomes
I mean, if we
clear
think about
or
a lot of the
became clear.
cults,
Yeah,
the leaders switch the words around to fit
yeah.
what their purpose is. So
And
that
he
would
may not think he's doing wrong in his mind, but he's,
in
as we
reality
can
he is.
see,
Yeah.
he's crazy. And this is really where we start getting into the members. I believe you got Hex, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Four, and then
Yeah,
five.
four is
Five would be the
five
family.
family. Um, the Hex, I believe this one is going to be Nikki Cross. Um, I'll let y'all read that, but when she was the last time she was seen on TV, she was going around staring at people, like just looking off. They didn't know what she was looking at. It was almost like she was in a trance, just staring off. So I think this is what is going to be for her. I think they're talking about this for her. And I had told you earlier, this may not be their names. The Hex may not be her name, but what if they refer to her as that? Like they might still call her Nikki Cross, but say the Hex. Nikki
Which is a
Cross.
witch.
Like almost, yeah.
Hex is a witch, which makes sense.
Yeah. And then Truncheon, I guess how you say that, I probably butchered that. This one brings me joy. He already knows the way. We will behold his wrath, drown in his afflictions.
This
This
is
one I'm really
Redbeard.
excited for, yeah, because this is Eric Redbeard, Eric Rowan. Um,
Because he worked with Bray. He
yeah,
was a part of that
and
whole
he
thing.
already
So
knows the
he
way.
knows the
So
way, which would make sense. Because he's not have to talk him back in. He's like, yeah, I'm going.
yeah, he's followed Bray, and I yeah,
It's
I
an
think that
automatic
one's
fit.
talking about him, and then Prey. These are the ones where it starts getting kind of confusing because I don't know which one is who. This one is loyal. His family was not. The vultures picked at him until he was made anew. I see what he can become. I see. I wonder who they're talking about because that one and Spark I get confused with because either one's Dexter Loomis or one's Joe Gacy. I can't figure out which one is which. This one was abandoned, left for dead, begged for approval, was beaten instead. I will show you how to be free. You're safe now. I, I don't know which ones those are. I mean, I like it. I think it sounds good. And it gets me excited. But
It's
then
hard to
we,
know which one's
yeah,
which.
then we got the last one, which is family, which is really, really good. We are whole. We have become complete. We can't wait to show you how beautiful we have become. I love that because that means the group is
It's
already
final.
formed at
Yeah.
this time. Like I said, we know it's between 2008 and 2024, but we don't know exactly which date. We don't know what month, no the day, everything that all this happened on. So we're just guessing, and we know we. I guess and we're it's already happened. So the group
Yeah.
is formed because at the bottom it says new, which is flashing, and it in Morse code it means remember. So we know they're already formed. They're out there
Mm-hmm.
empathy. Where's your empathy? All they want is a chance. You reject them without merit. You pray for their demise. What sadness do you mask? What worm consumed your heart? I hope you find solace. I hope you find your peace.
To me, this
Or
is the
find peace.
fans
Yeah.
that
I
are
think it's
kind of
talking to the
already
fans. I think it's talking to people who are like,
oh, it's gonna suck.
yeah, yes, telling them that it's going to suck, or just nobody, like, none of the other wrestlers. Well, what about this? What if it's some of the wrestlers not even giving them acknowledgement? Because you see, they have acknowledged, they just started acknowledging the announcers, but nobody's giving them acknowledgement, so they want them to know them. And we got establishment right here. It seems every week there's another. I wish to vanquish them, but I must give them time to repent. I wish I was already there with all of you, but I can't be selfish. A lack of repentance carries a heavy price. Please give me just a little longer. You understand, right?
Okay, so I think this is toward the fans
Yeah.
more so than anything else, especially the ones that are the naysayers.
Yeah.
That's where the repentance comes in of him going, "Oh, hold on, wait a minute,
Yeah.
no, it's not like that. Come toward us." It's almost like
I
him
get that.
wanting to be wanted by them.
The lines that get me is, it seems every week there's another. I wish to vanquish them.
I think that's the naysayers.
Yeah. I don't know who they're talking about. Somebody on the roster. I don't know. That's, I mean, they gotta be. I think there is. And then this is the new one. It's beside. They're talking about us now. We finally got their attention. Let us savor this, and we will show you signs and wonders. Honestly, I wonder if this one was finally when the announcers first
started
made that
acknowledgement.
Them, so
of like, see, they finally are saying something about
they
us.
did it a couple. What it's been, probably
only
2 weeks.
It's only
2
been
weeks
2
ago.
weeks that they've
So
acknowledged it.
by knowing that, this is our theory. This is what I'm thinking. This one, the new one, was
The
posted
announced
maybe
team.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, that's our theory. That's what it seems like, because that was the first time they said, we know about the QR codes.
We
I
see
wonder,
them,
yeah,
and they
I wonder.
acknowledged it on TV and in front of the live crowd.
So maybe they will show up in Saudi Arabia. You don't know if it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we'll get.
We're gonna get
We're
there.
gonna get there.
But that was the page, and I love it. I think, man, the more they go on the weeks, it gets better and better. I really want them to show up. I know it's taking time, but I think them doing this right here was awesome. I
know you got Aubrey all excited.
Oh yeah, we got our daughter excited about it.
She likes to decipher all this with you. So.
We love all this types of stuff, and I think somebody was saying this means rebirth.
Yeah. That's remember.
Yeah, the Morse code is remember.
And y'all that do the Morse code, y'all are smarter than we are, because it's beyond me.
Yeah, those are the only two besides this right here. That was the only three that with different symbols on the side. I looked into the source code on the page. I couldn't see nothing. I'm not good at reading that. I just try to scroll and see what I can see. I didn't see much. I'm really excited, and this has got me excited. Yeah, we see what they're talking about with the other group members and stuff like that. Yeah, that I'm really excited about it.
Which is funny because the date on it is the 23rd, which was when they were on Twitch.
Yeah. So
this could have been they took over the website the same day or right after the stuff with Twitch, or before.
Well, not like that. Besides one, if to me they're talking about the announcers.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then this was posted. The last one posted 2 weeks ago, which gets me excited because maybe they're showing. I mean, we've seen a bunch of dates. We'll go about that in our predictions in a minute. We'll go about it. See, we're going to talk about like what we think is going to happen, who they're going to feud with, maybe how they're going to come in, what that's going to look like. That's all right. And now we're going to talk about what our predictions are for this family, this cult, this group, or whatever they're calling themselves. Where do we think they're going to pop up? I am hoping Saudi Arabia this weekend.
I think Uncle Howdy, Taylor Bow, whatever he's going to be, I think he will make an appearance. But as far as the rest of them, I don't think it's going to happen to Clash at the Castle.
Well, I believe they gave different dates.
Because they gave the date for the Clash at the Castle, and they gave the dates for Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Because people were saying that, it's because his birthday or something, but like, would he
Why is he
really
going to
just
pay
show up?
tribute to himself?
Like, yeah, why would he just put his birthday on there without showing up in Saudi Arabia? To me, something has to happen. At least him coming has to happen.
Yeah, because they're going to lose the fans if they
Oh
don't.
yeah.
I really think if they wait too much longer.
I haven't lost interest, but I am
but
ready
there
for
are
them to
people that
show up.
have.
Yeah.
Like, people are already starting to be like, okay,
Yeah.
because they didn't even go this long with the White Rabbit campaign.
No, they didn't. I mean, this is, no disrespect. But I think I was gonna say this has been a little bit better campaign, and I think that's all because of Bray, because I think everything was planned for this. I think Bray planned all this out. I think it's been a better campaign. It's way more scary, like way more scary.
Yeah.
There's sorry about our cat, she's talking back there, but this has been way more scarier than anything else we've seen on screen. My prediction is that we at least hopefully get Taylor. I'm like, I don't
And
know.
the thing is,
Percentage wise, I'm like 25% that we get Taylor. I'm really thinking we're just going to get another QR code, which I really don't want another QR code.
Yeah.
I like doing these dives into this, but
which I will say this: Clash at the Castle really isn't that far off.
no,
It's June 6th.
June 6th, okay, yeah.
So we only have like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but then the people are talking about Money in the Bank too. With Money in the Bank, it's in July, ain't it?
I think so.
Yeah, we're
because SummerSlam's in August.
Yeah.
I think you wait that long, you're going to lose.
Well, like
everybody.
I told you before, if they do it like this, where if they bring Taylor out now, because he is the leader of the group, I think he needs to come out now, and then slowly introduce the other members of the group.
Yeah.
Like have him show up at the end of the show like Bray did on Extreme Rules. Just have that. Do something where you get him there, because if you keep on doing this, to me, just talking is not really good.
No. And the thing is,
show me something.
We were able to see a clip of the crowd in Saudi Arabia. Literally.
Well, they that's another thing we forgot to mention. They released coordinates. They said it was a zip code that was in Saudi Arabia for tomorrow, and it was like
it had
for tomorrow's date or something.
Yeah, which could be, like you said, Taylor, Bo, Howdy.
Well, it actually what it had was the coordinates for the experience that's going on down there.
W experience.
Yeah, the fan experience. So that's one thing. And let me tell you this. There's a bird outside the stadium. That has nothing to do with Nightbird. It's been reported that it's been there for years. So it's not related to this campaign.
And people are freaking out saying this. It has nothing to do with the campaign. They didn't put it there for that. It was already there.
Yeah. I mean, they got lucky. It's cool.
I will say this. WWE could be playing off of it being there, and they're playing around it. That could be what they're doing. But we don't really know.
Yeah.
And the thing is, too, we also don't know what version of Howdy, Bo, Taylor we're getting.
Yeah.
We don't have a clue.
I was telling you tonight because as we found out, it's going to be Gunther versus Randy Orton. I gave you the idea of what if somebody shows up and costs Randy Orton the match, or attacks Randy Orton, distracts Randy Orton, something. Yeah. I think that's possible because Randy Orton has some history with the Wyatt family.
But also, I know they want Cody to wrestle Randy. And Cody wants to wrestle Randy.
Yeah.
And we did find out today that whoever wins the King of the Ring tournament will face Cody in the main event at SummerSlam.
Yeah. But is this the right time for Randy versus Cody? Like,
to be honest with you,
I mean, I know it's SummerSlam.
Who else does Cody have?
Gunther was a good. They had some going back and forth in the Royal Rumble, so I think that would be a good matchup. I think they could do that. It's me. My heart is in it where I'm like, come on, because it's good. I know long-term booking and letting it sizzle and all that, but like, dude, it's been almost 2 months. I think we're already past 2 months. I think the time is now to do something. These QR codes are going to get old. They're going to get boring.
Because
we want to see something.
Yeah, they've got to do something. Because
I'm trying not to be impatient. I know I'll still be excited even if it's farther down the road. I'm just ready to see something now, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
But I think they're going to start losing their fan base. Because if you
the
drag
interest in it
anything
is,
out
yeah.
too long, you're gonna lose them, and then you've killed it before
Well,
it's
we've
even
seen
came out
like this goes
completely.
with shows, movies, anything. If you keep on dragging it out, and
You lose
you
the
lose
fan
the fan
base,
base on it. So
and the interest goes
that could
down,
cost, could possibly happen.
and it could cost them. It could really
I mean, Clash of
fizzle
the
out.
Castle, I mean, isn't far away.
It's June 6th, so it's only
I
2 weeks
could
away.
see them waiting because the European crowd, no offense to Saudi Arabia, is a little bit better than the Saudi Arabian crowd. So maybe they'll get a bigger reaction if they wait to Clash of the
Well,
Castle.
and two, they did say that there is a potential they won't, just because the religious beliefs
Yeah,
over there being so strong,
yeah, because this,
and because it does have some religious aspects of
well, it
it.
has a lot of religious. That's
Right.
one of the clips, the
So
ones I wanted to talk
they
about
could find it offensive.
was I
Them.
think it was the prodigal son that we were looking at earlier,
Yeah.
where it was talking about he read the red letters or something.
Which, like I said before, was Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then
Writings.
he's seen the prophecy. He knows the prophecy. That this thing is going to be very religious. I think it's going to play on religion a lot.
Which, like we said before, their family is extremely religious.
Yeah, and the thing
Bray
about
and
it,
Taylor themselves are.
the thing about it is that such a bad thing because
No.
like Undertaker did the exact same thing a little bit, not full on religion,
Not till afterward.
but he pulled his ministry of darkness pulled a little bit. I mean, yeah, they were the darkest side of the religion, but they pulled from the religion
and
just
then if
a
you
tad
look at
bit.
even Shawn Michaels, when he came back,
Yeah.
he was full on.
So is it going to be a bad thing?
Christian.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
No. And I
look,
will say this for those of you that are offended, I hate it for you.
Yeah.
Because it's not meant to offend you.
No, and I don't think they're really offending nobody, because they're not making fun of God. They're not.
They're not
They
stuffing it
wouldn't
down
do
your throat.
that.
No.
This isn't going to be a devil worshiper thing. Nothing like that. They're not
No.
doing that at
And
all.
I've seen where people are like, "Oh, 666." Because number one, Bray nor Taylor would agree.
Oh
to
no! People are doing 666. Like I think it's, if you really think about it, it's not fully playing on the religious part. It's just a small
it's
part
pulling
of
aspects.
it. It's pulling aspects from it, but
which a cult leader does.
Yeah.
But, and they warp it to fit what they want it to fit.
I think why I'm excited about this too is because I liked the Bray Wyatt cult leader gimmick more than I liked the other gimmicks. So I'm more excited for the cult leader gimmick.
I preferred Bray toward the end of the career.
I mean, I
liked
did,
that version
but
of
the
Bray better.
cult leader gimmick was so good. It was very, very entertaining.
And they said too, when he was doing that, he watched a lot of serial killer documentaries. He watched a lot of occult things to pull from for the character. So it would make sense. Something.
We'll move on to the next part of it and play into it a little bit since we're talking about the Ministry of Darkness, how they were darker side. Do we think that this new Wyatt family is going to be babyface, or are they going to be heel? I know the fans will probably make them babyface, but are they going to be babyface?
I think they're going to try heel.
Yeah. I think it'd be better if they're a heel group.
But the problem being, they're going to be a heel group, but they're going to be over.
Yeah, they're going to be very, very over.
The crowds, they're going to be heel. And so whoever they're wrestling, I hate it for you, because if you are a face and they're wrestling you, they're going to pull for the family.
Yeah.
More so than anybody else. Now, I will say this. If they go against Cody Rhodes, we don't know what the crowd's going to do. That's like the only person other than maybe Jey Uso that they may be like, 50-50 on.
We believe they're going to be heel. Let's move on to that part of it. Who do you think they're going to go after first? Who's their target? In my opinion, I don't want them going after mid-carders. I don't want them to fall into that mid-card group because I want them to be bigger. I know you were against this a couple weeks. I mean, you seem like you're coming around now, but I want them to go after everybody. Like I
think they're going to go after everybody anyway.
I almost want them to be very okay. Look, we had the Bloodline that was dominant. We had Judgment Day. I don't think they were as dominant as the Bloodline.
No, the Bloodline lasted years.
What if this Wyatt family or cult or Wyndham or whatever they're calling it, this cult comes in and it's huge?
You know what I think would be good, now that you're mentioning it, is when Roman comes back. Because he's supposed to have his own bloodline, which they've already kind of...
I can't think of how far Survivor Series. I know we still got a ways.
But what if they have this go against Roman's
Oh
version of
yeah,
the bloodline, and it just clashes, or
because
all three
we're
of them.
literally. I know you said Taylor, and this is no disrespect to Taylor. I know you said you didn't see him as a main eventer, like top tier guy, but what if he is this time around? I think you've changed your mind a little bit.
No, I
No,
haven't. I think Bray was the most talented one in that
yeah.
family, so I struggle. No
I just
offense
don't want to
against
see them
Taylor. He's a
falling
good
off and
wrestler,
being,
but I think when he was wrestling with Bray and Bray was kind of pulling him
yeah.
along, that's what made Taylor good. Was
See,
it gave him prowess?
that's where we disagree. I don't. Taylor was never, oh my god, standout guy.
No,
I don't think he got the chance for
especially
that.
as
But I
Road.
think what he's doing now could push him into that main event status. But
We'll
all
have to
that aside,
see.
I want them to come back, not go after titles right now. I want them
No,
to
it wouldn't
be.
make
They're
sense.
they're all going to be insane. Like we've seen what was
But
written
I do
tonight.
think if they taunt some of the lead guys, if
Oh
they
yeah.
just taunt them a little bit, you ain't got to beat them up. You just got to pop up. Just
Well,
pop up in the middle of a match, or lights go out at the end of a match, and them show up
I
and
know there's been
whatever.
stuff throughout history in wrestling where there's been some guys that were like, I'm not here. I don't care about gold. I care about hurting people. I don't care about wins and
Well,
losses.
if you
I
look at the
just want
hurt
to
and
hurt people.
heel,
Yeah.
it makes sense. It kind of
And
has
like you
to.
said, I just want to see pure chaos with them. Don't just attack everybody. Attack everybody. That's what we
You
want to
want me to
see.
be honest with you? I don't like Dwayne Johnson.
Oh yeah.
So for me, it's like when Dwayne comes back because he said he is.
Yeah.
Okay, what if when Dwayne and Cody are wrestling,
Yeah.
they get in
It
the middle
could.
of
I don't
that?
know if they're going to allow that. But you got a long time
Yeah, you
before
got a while,
Cody Rhodes comes back because he got till SummerSlam. That's August. So
and
let this
Dwayne's going to be out
be
for a while.
let's be the
So.
let this be the summer of Wyndham. That's why I'm hoping they come back, or the summer of Wyatt, the Dakota, because people have said it was leaning more towards Dakota Wyndham or Dakota Wyatt. That was going to be the name originally when Bray was still around. So whatever it's called, let it be the summer for them. Let them just come in and dominate completely. Honestly, let them kill the Judgment Day. Let them be the ones that destroy the
And
Judgment
let's
Day
be honest with
completely.
you, Damian Priest is
Oh
already kind
yeah,
of pulling out anyway. So you have Dom needs
let them be the
something to
final nail in the
do.
coffin because
Finn needs something to
you don't need
do.
another two dark groups on the roster. Let them be the only dark group.
No,
Kill off the Judgment Day. Just beat them, make them split up, and be done with
yeah.
it. That could be what does it. I know they're already kind of breaking up, but let them just come in and just beat the crap out of everybody. Even do this. Like if you don't want to show them on screen yet, just do it where they're attacking people backstage and
Well,
going away.
hold on. Speaking of that, we have seen there is a male that is being seen at events with a spotlight on him
Oh yeah.
for the last 3 weeks.
So what's that about?
Who
Yeah.
is that?
I think it's going to be
Who
Taylor.
is it? I think it's
That's why
Taylor. I personally do think it's Taylor, and I think because his face is covered,
yeah.
and he's wearing a mask, and he's got a veil over the mask where it's not
Well,
seen.
we've talked about it, and this is like nobody's stupid. This show
Yeah.
this week is a throwaway show. It doesn't mean nothing.
It doesn't. No.
So like they need something to spice up this show. I mean, you only got two matches that are really going to matter. You
They were
got Gunther
good.
and Randy Orton, and
And
you got Cody and Logan
Logan
Paul, which that one don't really matter. You know,
No.
Cody's not losing to Logan
And
Paul.
the thing is, this they changed it. It was supposed to be title for title.
Yeah.
It's not now. Now it's just for Cody's
I
title.
mean, shoot, just have them come in. I didn't want them attacking Logan Paul.
Beat
Just
the
have
crap
them
out of Logan Paul
for no reason.
Do it.
Because that'll make them seem more insane. Like, why are they attacking
Take
Logan Paul? Cody could be standing there like what the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Like, why are they attacking him? Or why is he attacking him?
Which
why is
then would
Taylor
cause a
attacking him?
disqualification.
Yeah.
In that match, which then would drag out the Cody and Logan saga.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't like Logan Paul either. So,
yeah,
attack him. Do it. I want to see somebody do it.
I just so like
which there's hundreds of scenarios that could actually happen. We just don't know. We're guessing.
We want to see him back. I think this campaign has been amazing. We got to see Taylor this weekend. We got to get something.
And it can't be just a
onto.
QR code.
No, I don't think a QR code is going to be able to stand up.
If you just give a QR
what else
code
do you
this
got to say?
without showing somebody, you're going to lose your crowd.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
just
like I said,
are.
just leave the other members out for right now. Bring in Taylor tomorrow. I mean, we already know that like Joe Gacy probably ain't gonna be there.
No.
He's still in the States.
And he was
Eric Rome was at
shown.
the training center, so I don't know if he made it over there.
And we're gonna say this: Alexa Bliss is not coming into
Yeah.
SummerSlam.
Yeah, people saying Alexa Bliss is coming back. It's not Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is not coming back to SummerSlam. That has been reported over and over. The woman in the videos is Nikki Cross.
And it's not JoJo, folks.
Yeah,
Let's stop.
It's not JoJo.
I'm not being racist by
Somebody
any
brought
means,
that up trying to
but
say,
this
what
is
if
a
it's JoJo?
white female with dark hair.
Yeah. And
JoJo dyed her hair blonde. It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. It is not.
And she doesn't wrestle.
No. So
she's a commentator.
Whatever he
Ring
comes
announcer,
back is, I kind of hope he loses a little bit of the Uncle Howdy so much. I think it's going to be something newer.
It could be a half mask.
Yeah.
Half Howdy, like from here, because what we saw was here. It was at the mouth.
Yeah.
Up. So what if from here up is the Howdy mask, and then from
and
down,
some of the theories people
Taylor.
are throwing out saying, "Oh, it was Joe Gacy."
Y'all are stupid.
Hey,
I ain't trying to be rude.
Taylor has the gap. Bo Dallas has the gap in his teeth.
And with the beard, his beard.
And even with the hands, it wasn't a woman's hands. That's a man's hands. There's no.
It's not.
It's
100%
guaranteed
think it's a woman's
hands.
hands. Please show me a woman's hands that look like they've worked.
Yeah, and you got to
hard
understand,
day.
Taylor is going to be the leader. Nobody else is leading. It's Taylor. Taylor is leading the group.
And he kind of has to, because that is the biggest tie to Bray that there is.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to do it without his brother. No. So it has to be Taylor to continue.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think what else I could add to it, because we don't know what's going to happen. So
those are our predictions, though, too, folks.
We really hope I hope he shows up. I'm going down low but my thing is still the 525. Why would you just throw out your birthday? I get you, it's his birthday,
but he's not going to brag on himself like
that.
But
that does make sense though for him to come back, because it's reborn. Like that would be technically. I mean, that was the day he was born. He's being reborn again. Like send him out.
Just him.
If you don't send him out,
I think it looks better if it's just him by himself.
Even if you get that 10-second shot at the end of the show, lights about to go off. They did
with Bray.
I think that would do it perfectly.
Yeah. Something. Or, like you said, have Cody standing in the ring after he's won his match or whatever. The lights go out. Boom. There he is. And Cody's like,
yeah,
the crap. It would be the
just cook out. He don't even have to do anything. And it don't even have to be there for him to
Well,
attack
they've got
Cody.
to do something to boost up this pay-per-view, because this is a
This pay-per-view is a throwaway show. A very throwaway show. They're tied to Saudi Arabia, and they got to do what they got to do. Yeah.
They tied them to them for a while.
Yeah.
I think it's 5 years. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't know what else we can add to this besides what we have. I enjoyed going over it tonight.
We've had fun with it.
Yeah.
We really do enjoy it, and our oldest daughter enjoys it with us. Yeah. So does Autumn. She kind of likes getting in on it too.
We will be kind of doing a recap of King of the Ring. We won't do a full thing because
I know what we're going to do.
The show doesn't interest me.
I think we're going to do a recap of that, and then we're going to do the Rivals episode.
Yeah, we're doing a Rivals episode with that probably.
Yeah.
The Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels Rivals episode is what we'll probably do. If it's not with that one will be out at least by Monday. And is that all you got to add?
Yeah.
The only other theory, and this is a funny one we've seen the other night, I don't know if you remember, somebody had said about the Twitch video, what if it's Kane that was writing the letters? And hold on. What if it's Kane writing the letters? I wish the guy would have read this on stream. It was what if Kane is writing the letters? Lita is the bride, and the baby is the same baby that Gene Snitsky punt kicked in the audience. We couldn't stop dying laughing. That is just funny.
It was randomness, and it was funny, and we were like, "Please read it."
Yeah, I wanted him to read it so bad. Wrestling Days,
and they posted it twice.
We love that guy. If you don't follow him, please go follow him. He's good.
Yes, we're plugging him because he's very good.
He's very good, and we love him. Very funny. But yeah, that's all we could add to it. I'm a big fan of this. I love it.
Yeah, I do
but
too.
I want it to move a little bit faster.
We're kind of ready for at least somebody.
Yeah, but that's all we got to add.
And folks, give us your opinions.
Yeah, give us your opinions. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you think is going to happen with this faction. What everything, if they're going to be babyface, if they're going to be heel, where you think they might show
Who are
up.
they going to attack
Yeah,
first? When are they going
who's
to
going to
show
be
up?
their target? But you can follow us on Facebook. I got all the plugs on their Facebook, Spotify. That's the only two we're
YouTube.
really on YouTube. Yeah, you can follow us on those. Subscribe, like, share us, give us a view, whatever. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye, y'all.